Hello, here I am again in a robe. It's snuggly, okay? I don't want to take it off. Quit yelling at me. Today's video is one I am shocked I have not seen all over the internet. Why haven't I seen this? This is a video that I have seen ads for all over the internet. Facebook, Instagram, Duolingo. This is everywhere. Moxielash. Now, if you don't know what Moxielash is, I am surprised. That must mean that you are not on social media all the time. Bravo to you. I have seen this ad more than I think I've seen any other ad in the history of the internet. Moxielash it could sound very intriguing, and I could understand why it's getting such hype in certain communities. I feel like where I'm seeing this the most is Facebook. I mean, Facebook makeup ads are another level. I have a whole video all about scams that I've seen on like ads, Facebook, Instagram. I don't think this is one. So I ordered this myself, purchased this myself. This was not sent to me. This is not sponsored. Basically, what Moxielash is it is a liquid magnetic eyeliner. So in here is eyeliner that has, I'm guessing, some metal in it. Ingredients: beeswax, isopropyl palmitate, psychopentasiloxane, Copernica kaffir, isodocane, microcrystalline wax, dimethicone, and simethicone. I don't know. It's magnetic. So basically, the lashes have little magnets on the band, and you put your eyeliner on, and then you place your eyelashes onto your eyes. In that, they magnetize to your eyes. You don't need to use glue, and you can just pop them on and off as needed. I can't understand how this is going to work, but maybe it is, and we're gonna find out today. But before we do, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday if I can. Okay, I'm doing my best. Also, you guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you are wanting to follow me on them. And if you don't, all right, so this is the packaging right here. Moxielash liquid magnetic eyeliner. I'm nervous. Okay, so I bought the kit. I think it was like $90. That is expensive. What that comes with is your liquid magnetic eyeliner and 2 sets of magnetic lashes. This is one of them. These are the sassy lashes. So they look kind of like my style. And then this is the other, which is the flashy lashes. Flashy lashes. That's very hard to say. They are faux mink, which is nice because I don't wear mink lashes. Now, if I am correct on this, from what I was reading, they say that there have been no reports of anyone having issues with like their eyes. This is magnetic. It seems like it would be really sketchy, but you know what? I'll be the guinea pig today. So this is the eyeliner brush. It looks a little bit wide. I'm going to test it out on the back of my hand first and foremost. Let's do a line. All right, it's pretty black. I wonder if it's gonna dry down matte or shiny. So I'm gonna test it on my hand first to see if it actually magnetizes to my hand. If it does, we know it's gonna magnetize to my eyes. This is also one of the things that they do on the ad. I'm sure you guys have seen there are people like in reverse peeling off their eyelashes, and it shows it like sticking on. I don't know, man. I'm kind of excited to see. Come on. It has dried down pretty much. All right, enough for me. So I'm gonna pull the lashes off of here. Oh, weird. Okay, so they are magnetized because they don't have anything sticky. They are magnetized to the actual case. Look at that. Don't look at my fingernails and judge them. They're not icky. I was doing drywall today. But look at that. Magnets on the lashes are actually on like the base. I feel like it would work better if they were on like the very tip of the lash so that, I don't know, instead of judging it first, I'm gonna see if it sticks to this. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, look at that. Let's see how securely it is. Oh, it's very gently. Very, very gentle. We're gonna do some tests with this, all right? We're gonna do some tests. But it does stick. I think it could be a cool idea. Maybe it's cool. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna do the sassy lashes. I don't know. These ones are just calling my name. Moxielash. Do you work? The formula feels very thick. Obviously, it's got like little magnetic materials in it. I feel like I'm pretty decent at doing eyeliner, so I'm hoping. So that first bit, So I feel like the brush tip on this thing is very thick, but I think I'm not struggling too much to get like a decent line with it. The product itself feels very thick as well. It seems to be going on relatively opaque. So when I purchased this, it came quickly. I mean, I think it came within like a few days. It didn't feel like a scam or anything like that. It was really quick, and I feel like the only thing is it is very expensive, but if it works, it might be worth it. I don't know. We'll see. I think this is best suited for people that really struggle to apply eyelashes with glue. In the commercial, they make it seem like it's very difficult to apply gluey lashes, and they're like just haphazardly gluing things onto their eyelids. It's like, okay, relax a little bit. I like a good glued on lash, so I don't really have much of an issue with it, but some people do, and maybe this would help you. So it takes a while for this to dry down. As you can see right now, it is staying very shiny. Okay, I think it is dry, so it looks like it stays shiny. All right. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh my gosh, it seems pretty... Oh my god, I'm shocked. Hang on. I am in literal shock right now. Oh my god, they're pretty well on there. Like, these are not going anywhere. I was fully prepared for this not to work, you guys. Look at this. Like, look how I'm pulling. And they are not budging. I mean, they're really not pulling off, but if they do, you can just kind of replace them back on. Okay, well, let's do the other eye, I suppose. Maybe I'll try this again before I post this video and do like a smaller line so that you guys can see if you have to have like a really thick line like this in order to make it work. I'm just so shocked right now. It's not like I don't know, I guess I assume everything is like some of the other ad products I've seen. Like, I'll link a video up here that I did of viral Facebook and Instagram video makeup products, and I mean, most of them were literal trash. Lift strip away from eyelid to reveal your winged liner. And I really thought that this was gonna be, but it's like right on the base of my lashes, and I feel like you would never know that these weren't just like regular lashes. Like, would you know? And they're sticking on really well. I'm like really blinking it up. We're gonna get the blow dryer on in a second. We're about to see if like wind will knock this sucker off my face. All right, second lash, second lash. This is blowing my literal mind. All right, you want to move it because you put it in the wrong spot? No problem. Can you believe this? I can't. I'm really surprised, you guys. I'm dead ass. I thought that this was gonna be a major fail, like that eyebrow pencil that I used, or like some of the other products I've used. I mean, I haven't worn these out for an entire day or anything. I don't know if the product like starts to, start losing its, magnetization after a portion of the day, or if a strong breeze came and knocked these suckers off my face. But upon first application, I am insanely impressed. Now, I do notice some flaking on my cheek. That could be my mascara, but it also could be the product. And I worry about it like flaking into my eyes, but so far, so good. I don't seem to have any in my eyes at all. So sometimes when you use like magnetic lashes, or you use lashes that are kind of made like this, the actual lash themselves is very lackluster. They're very like small, or they're weird looking, or they're just kind of like too thin and too wispy to make them work. But these are actually dramatic lashes, like a lash that I would wear every single day. Bitch, I am in love. Now, one thing to note is that this eye right here, in this inner corner where it's stuck down, I can feel it. I can almost always feel my lashes, but I feel like it's a little bit heavy. But you know what? I have to say, given that these have actual magnets stuck right there on the band, they don't feel heavier or like more uncomfortable than an average lash. To take them off, you're not peeling off at your eyes. So I feel like these would last you a really long time. Because watch, like, just done. And then if, oh crap, I gotta throw my lashes back on because my friend said we weren't going out, but then she changed her mind. Boom. I am in shock. I cannot believe this. Let's get the hairdryer. We are going to be simulating a strong gust of wind. All right, so strong gust of wind. I mean, we're still intact. Do they look great? Easily fixed, I think. Little reposition. That's, you can see. I didn't expect these to work, okay? I was kind of expecting them to be a dud. I always think that everything online is gonna be too good to be true. I am surprised that right now, I feel like this is actually what it said. It's gonna be weird for the internet. Who has ever experienced that? Not me. As of my first impression, I actually think these are pretty cool. And if you struggle to put lashes on, if you feel like you can wear a thick wing like this, or if you can wear a thick line of eyeliner on the top of your eye, it may work really well. And you know what could be really cool is if they came out with this in a multitude of different colors. So if they had like gray or browns or like a coppery color, so you could have a different color of eyeliner instead of just like the stark black. Maybe they can't because of the color of the magnet, but if there is a way to figure that out, this could be really cool. Now, I don't know if there are any adverse effects of having magnets near your eyes all day long. I don't know if there is any problem with that, but speaking from my personal experience with the other magnetic eyelashes that I've tried, where you're basically sandwiching two together. So if you've never used other magnetic lashes before, your eyelashes are here and then you stick a pair on the bottom and then you stick a pair on the top and then they magnetize together and basically yours are sandwiched in between. I do not like those. I feel like they're very difficult to work with, and I just for myself personally thought, I don't know, they just never sat normally. They just sat far away from my lashes and just kind of flopped around and fell off. Looks like you set this lash on yours and then hold it. Well, I'm not here. Oh, I'm scared. Okay. Shit. Okay. I feel like that's not even close. Son of a bitch. It's really hard to get it close to the base. Let me watch the video on it. Let's pop it on. Then you see if I pop it on, it's like not even, like that girl just bloops it right on, but like, you shitting me? Stunning. Now these on the other hand, this is, I think, a much better idea. The reason that these might be more beneficial than a regular eyelash. These are very expensive. It's like $90 for 2 sets of lashes and the magnetic eyeliner. The way I could see this being beneficial is that when you use regular eyelashes and you're using glue, when you take your eyelashes off, you're stressing them a bit by pulling on them. The next time you put your lashes on, you kind of have to peel the previous glue off. Each time you're doing this, it sort of compromises the integrity of the lash, and then eventually lashes start to fall apart. Now, I don't know this because I haven't worn these over and over and over again, but I could see that these would be beneficial to not do that in the way of like, because you're not having to pick glue off of them and because they're not getting gunky from other products being on them, I could see that these would last longer than a normal pair of lashes because they just gently peel off and then you just place them back in the container and reuse them as many times as needed. And each time, so say you like love this pair of lashes, you don't have to rebuy this because if it's still intact, all you need to do is once your magnetic eyeliner has run out, repurchase that. The magnet infused eyeliner is $45. That is very expensive for eyeliner, but if it could save you from buying lashes in the future, or if it's much easier for you to apply, it may be worth it for you, but I don't know because that is friggin' ass expensive. And I don't know like where it's made or anything like that and the quality of the stuff. And it's free shipping on orders over $100. So not hard to do when your products are that expensive. All right, well, that is it for my first impression try on. And I guess I'll be back tomorrow to try them again. How is this real? Who knew that some things aren't a lie? Not me. Look at that. It's like really on there.
It has been a few days since I have done my Moxielash review, and I wanted to try it again. So I got really sick, as you can tell. So a couple of things I wanted to mention that I've realized in the last couple of days. So today I'm not gonna do a wing, I am just gonna do a line. Obviously, in order to use this product, you have to have eyeliner. And that is a downfall. If you just wanted a more natural look, you're gonna have to just go with a regular glue lash. So I'm just gonna do it a line like that and see if it sticks as well as with a wing. Obviously the price is very expensive. That's another thing to keep in mind. I didn't seem to have any eye irritation afterwards the first time I used it, although I only did use it for about an hour to 2 hours maybe, but I didn't notice any eye irritation. Now, what I was reading on the website is that they use iron, very, very, very fine iron. So sorry for my voice. I know how absolutely horrifying it is. They claim that there are no known issues with iron around your eyes because iron is naturally occurring in the human body. This is what they say. I didn't have any issues. I do find though that this is very difficult to take off. I did film a little process of me taking it off. It wants to stay. It does not want to come off, which could be a good thing for longevity, but it could also be a little bit irritating for the eyes. So I would recommend using like an oil-based makeup remover or just a makeup remover in general. I did end up using a micellar water and that did seem to help, but I was using my face halo before. The face halo is like a little microfiber cleansing cloth and you don't need any sort of makeup remover on it, and I found it did not remove Moxielash. Also, one other negative that you could find from this is that because it does have to be on the liner, you almost place the lashes up a little higher than you normally would. It's still fine because you have the liner on, you really can't tell, but they're not sitting directly on your lashes. Like a lot of times I adhere my actual lashes to my eyelashes, so that could be another negative. I'm in the prime of Lyme.
We are two healthy people in the prime of Lyme.
Another negative could be that because these already have pre-existing magnets on them, if your eyes were short and you needed to trim them, you couldn't do that because you'd be trimming off some of the magnets. Really fast, no issues at all. I do feel them quite a bit on my eyes. I guess that's it for now. I'll probably chime in a little bit to give you my final thoughts, but I'm gonna wear these. The video's going up in probably like 6 hours. And so I'm going to wear these for the next few hours and let you know kind of my thoughts on them throughout the day. Sorry for my voice again, for my voice. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta keep filming even though you can't breathe. The lashes have been on for probably just a few hours now. I don't see them going anywhere. If a corner starts to flip up, you can kind of just press it back down. It's seemingly so far as I've been wearing this just fine, even if it's not a wing, if it's just the magnetic eyelashes. I don't know if I would wear them to an event. I don't know if I would wear them on a day where I need my eyelashes to be like perfect, but they look pretty good, and the eyelash themselves, like the actual style, is very pretty. I don't have any issues with them so far, and I'm so surprised to say that. I think that they are pretty good. Now, I do want to say that on the website, I think probably they had complaints of people saying that it was hard to get off. Sorry, there's painters in my house. It looks like on their website they do have little cotton swabs that are like pre-filled with a oil-based makeup remover that you can buy to get them off. Also, I wanted to mention that I don't think Moxielash is the original eyelash company like this. I believe it's Lashliner. I saw a brand online that calls themselves the world's first, and I do think that I have seen way less ads from them. Moxielash is really laying it on thick with the amount of ads that they're putting out, but probably because they are newer and trying to get their name out there, and they worked for me. So I can tell you that Lashliner looks like they were the original brand. But overall, would I recommend trying these? If you have $90 extra, you really struggle. If you really struggle with applying regular lashes, these are still difficult to, they're still very similar to apply than regular lashes if you ask me.
Does it come from more than one pair?
2 pairs for $90 plus the liquid eyeliner. It's pretty neat, and it could be really beneficial for people who struggle to put on regular lashes because it makes it a lot more foolproof if you ask me. And I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed. I can't believe I'm saying this. So I do have a full video, which I will link up here, which is how to apply false eyelashes. If you are not wanting to get something like this, then it can teach you how to apply false eyelashes with glue. And I think that that's a more beneficial way to learn, but this could be a really good stepping stone to get you learning how to do eyeliner and lashes. I was also going to say that I assume if you wanted to do a wing liner, you could do a real regular wing eyeliner with any sort of eyeliner and then just put a thin layer of Moxielash over your lash, and then you won't be wasting all of that magnetic liner that's so expensive. You can just do like your regular black eyeliner and then just where you're going to put the lashes, put a layer of the magnetic eyeliner, and I think that it'll stick right down because this is a thin line and it's staying just fine, same as the wing liner. So that is my review.
All right, well, I'm glad that I did this video in my robe like an idiot, but you know, whatever. I'm gonna rub this on the back of my hand and see kind of how it holds up with really a lot of, you know what? I'm rubbing pretty hard and that stayed. So let's see now if an eyelash will magnetize to it now that it's kind of been worn out. And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. What the crap? Oh my God. Have any of you guys tried this? Am I freaking behind on this shit? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. And I will see you at my next video. Bye.